Hey guys, Creek Shoe Operator here, and today I have this VZ58. It's kind of like a Czechoslovakian, I guess, assault rifle, you could say. It's fielded by their military, their army. So a little bit about this video. This video is just going to be going over kind of a short-term review on the VZ58. I finally got my hands on this one, and I've been trying to put as many rounds as I possibly can through it and see how it performs. And I'm just going to dive a little bit into that, and basically what kind of optic setup I have, what kind of ammo I've been running through it, how many rounds I've ran through it, and basically how it performs in a bunch of different conditions that I've been testing with this thing. So I guess we'll just get into it. So right here, as you can see, this is a complete rifle. This is a semi-automatic rifle, and it does not come in fully semi-automatic, because that's pretty sad. There's just a semi-automatic mode in safety, which is right here. For some reason, because they're kind of weird, their safety is straight up like that. That's fire. So that's safe, fire. Standard charging handle right here, I guess. That's just what they come with. Just have a regular polymer handguard right here. Haven't found anything to switch it out with yet. I do know at least one company maybe that does make an M-LOK handguard, but I haven't really dived deep into that one. But I might consider looking into it and seeing if I can upgrade this thing and maybe put, you know, a light up there, maybe a lamb somewhere, and then maybe a front grip somewhere as well. But it's pretty controllable just using your hand or the C-clamp right here. But we'll just start from tip to butt here. So this right here is their standard muzzle device. It just, you know, threads on and a little pin stops it from coming back out. Standard muzzle device, front sight post or front sight block, whatever you want to call it. Standard handguard and everything, just polymer. Got a QD point slinged into it. And this QD point does fit up with this Magpul QD stock. It's one of their earlier CTR versions, I do believe. And that's the stock for that one. This does have a buffer tube adapter onto it. Even though it doesn't need a buffer tube, it still allows you to mount AR-15 style stocks to it. And on top of that buffer tube, there's a Picatinny rail mount for a rear backup iron sight. This, I believe, is a Magpul Pro flip-up sight. And let's demonstrate that. You'll see here in a minute the co-witness whenever I take this optic mount off with this optic. And we get into the actual optic mounting surface. As you can see, the Czech small arms optic mount. On top, we have a primary arms, one of their prism optics. I think this is the 3X version. This is not the 5X version, it's the 3X version. And we'll just take this off real quick. Kind of slide that off. It does have a similar optic mount as an AK, but I've checked and they're totally different. You cannot mount an AK optic rail onto this Czech one, but they're not, you can't integrate them at all. You have to buy the actual Czech one to actually put on there. That's as far as I know, because this is the only one that it'll actually work on. As you can see, that flips up, and you almost get a co-witness through there. But yeah, it's just perfectly straight. You don't have to have your actual old back sight right here. Just have this integrated mag pull one right here. Works pretty well. And we'll go ahead and show clear here. I know this, that is clear. That is clear. It's on safe. Put that mag back into it. And a round count, as far as I know, this one, I think I put around 500 rounds through it. So it's not that much. I'll still have to continue to sit here and put rounds through it day after day and maybe get up to 1,000, but 500 is really nothing for an actual review. It's just for basically my kind of review, because, you know, it is kind of expensive to keep on buying thousands of rounds of ammo. But this one probably has around 500 rounds on it, and it's been holding up pretty well. Just small problems here and there. Like one of my problems is the safety. I don't know why they had to put the safety on the right side, even though it basically seems like a right-handed shooter gun. But yeah, safety's in a really bad spot, and the way it flips up, you can't really get your index finger around to flip it off. So that's one of the disadvantages to having this type of gun here. I'm sure they make ambidextrous ones, but as you can see, you can't really do that since the optic mount plate right here. But getting back to what I said earlier, yeah, this does have around 500 rounds through it. Not as much for a test, just for kind of breaking the gun in. But type of magazines I use, these are proprietary actual CZ mags. These things only work in this VZ58 that I know of. They're not AK compatible, so don't try to shove your AK mag in here, or don't try to shove this in an AK. It will not work. They have to be with a CZ rifle. These are 30 round magazines. They have the windowed ones like this, or just the full clear ones, and then they have the standard, just military style, closed off steel stamped ones. Getting back into the gun, as I said, I've already went through the magazines. I've already went through all the rounds I have through it. It's a pretty nice gun in general, other than the safety in it. It also overheats a lot. You put about 2 mags through it, and this front end right here gets extremely hot. I can understand it since it's being a thin barrel right here, but really does suck whenever you run your hands up here and slip and burn the crap out of them. But other than that, it's a pretty solid rifle platform. I've actually ran it a lot. It fits with my kit pretty well. Once you really learn like AK style reloads, it's pretty easy to operate. Kind of breaks down similar to an AK. You take this pin out, pop the top little dust cover off right here, but this is actually not an AK variant rifle. It may seem like it, but AKs are totally different from this as far as magazine patterns. As you can see clearly, the bolt, it's only got like half a dust cover. AKs have a full dust cover. It's just things like that. It may look like an AK, but it's not an AK. It's actually totally different. But yeah, other than that, this gun is it's a really nice rifle. I recommend, if you have the money and you have the time, go out and purchase one of these and mod it out and bring it to the range to impress people. It's a really cool looking gun. I'm sure it has a lot of history behind it and how it was developed. But other than that, I think that's all I have for you guys today. And just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, it'll help out the channel. But I'll see you guys next time.